What is Sex Geek Summer Camp and why should you check it out? I'm here with Reed Mahalko from readaboutsex.com and sexgeeksummercamp.com.
Yep. And this is Kathy Vartuli of theintimacydojo.com, who has been to camp several times. And you actually organized it the first 4 years. But this year, you will be the dean of Sex Geek Summer Camp Grad School.
And there's another video about that. So, Reed, tell us about Sex Geek Summer Camp so they can decide if they should check it out.
Yes. So first off, go to readaboutsex.com/camp FAQ, and that will give you the FAQ and information on camp. There's a video, a little camp reel that Ben Hoffman lovingly put together for us, and also
he did such a great job on that.
Yeah, great job. And it also has a bunch of testimonials from campers. So, like, rather than me sitting here trying to tell you what camp's about, I actually think you should watch people who've been to camp talk about what they got out of camp. That's probably more powerful and might apply to you more, and also feel like less like Reed's trying to sell me on camp.
Yeah.
That being said, let's sell you on camp. If you are a sex educator or somebody who works in the intimacy, relationship realm, sex positive entrepreneur, like whatever that, however you identify with that, then Sex Geek Summer Camp is an answer to a problem I was having around you and I being nerds who like to attend marketing and business seminars. We were going to a lot of seminars with amazing facilitators and leaders and teachers, but they were more geared towards entrepreneurs who were in more conventional realms of business. So like if you were a real estate agent, or somebody who was in the health industry, or you train dogs, or whatever the thing was for you, those seminars were great because, and the way that I thought of it is kind of like it applied to anybody who could actually submit and get a Facebook ad approved. Mm-hmm. So if you could buy Google AdWords, get a Facebook ad approved, get an ad approved on Instagram, then those seminars were pretty amazing for you. However, for those of us who work in the sex ed world or in the adult industry, like it's really hard to get a Facebook ad approved.
And they didn't understand the problems we were running into in general with some of this.
Yeah. So kind of like being in the sex ghetto or the sex positive ghetto per se, we would have questions in the seminars that
they were like, huh?
They were great questions, and they're like, oh, I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to think about it. So some of the conventional wisdom around ad buys and how you get people to learn about your courses, some of that conventional wisdom didn't really apply to us as sex educators or relationship educators. And there was a need, I thought, to have conversations with each other about, well, what do we do if we can't buy ads? Mm-hmm. Because if your business model is really kind of built that you get Facebook ads to work really well for you such that people buy your courses, we can't use that approach. So how do we do it otherwise? A lot of the business advice from those seminars was really useful for us as well, but we couldn't have a nerdy conversation about, well, I'm an escort and I want to teach classes so that people can have better, more fulfilling sex in marriage. Mm-hmm. What do you think I should do? Yeah. So we as sex educators and sex positive entrepreneurs could nerd out together and share the challenges we were having and figure out how to solve some of those challenges.
And apply best business practices.
Yeah. The other thing that I thought was really important for Sex Geek Summer Camp, reason for it to exist, was there was a networking and a camaraderie that I thought sex educators would benefit from that I quite couldn't get talking to a real estate agent at the bar at the seminar hotel location. Whereas for us as sex educators, nerding out together and having the connection and deepening the networking and the friendship possibilities, that was really important. And a lot of those things I got met from a lot of the sex education conferences I was going to, Sex Down South, Catalyst Con, Converge Con, the National Sex Ed Conference, ASEC Conference. Like all those were great for me, but there wasn't a lot of talk about the business. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to solve all of those things by creating a business-specific place for us to all nerd out and bond. And then the other piece that I thought was missing was in those conferences for sex educators, it was really like, boom, 3 days.
Really intense.
20 gazillion talks, go. And it really didn't give me a lot of opportunity to relax and to recharge.
Or to blow off steam, like, because this is stressful. Like, we're talking about really intimate stuff out there on the internet. Like, stuff comes up, and if you're in a conference, like, fluorescent lights and...
Yeah. And so then there was a piece where I was really interested in, like, if you're going to get activated or have a lot of feelings about technology and pricing, how do you price your services? And then, how do you build your career? If you're going to get freaked out by that, like sending you to the hotel bar isn't what I think a lot of us need. Right. So I was like,
can you hug a tree, jump in a creek?
Right. So going skinny dipping in a creek or swimming in a pool or hugging a tree or walking in the woods, those would be healthier things and better for our nervous systems than having something happen in a hotel. When you start to mix all that stuff together, for me, the answer was like, holy shit, like, we need to have a camp. It needs to be a summer camp. It was also an excuse for me to be able to wear a whistle and knee-high socks and shorts from the 80s. And to have a fun canoe t-shirt with vibrators. But putting those things together it needs to be more than 3 days. It needs to be out in nature. It needs to be focused on business. It needs to have ways for sex educators to hang out, blow off steam, and learn. And we need to be able to feel like we can witness each other and not have somebody think we're weird, like the real estate agent would look at me and think I was weird. That's basically the origin story of camp. It started in 2014. I had to take 2017 and cancel camp, or 2018 and cancel camp because I was in an accountability process.
There's a link below about that.
But now it's 2019 and camp's back on. So the first 4 years went really, really great. A lot of kudos and thanks to Kathy for her great organizational skills. And I'm really happy that you are taking on the charge for the grad school because we have enough campers who keep coming back year after year that in some ways you've heard me talk several times, gotten the knowledge, started implementing the things that we talk about at camp, and now grad school is there for people to do more, to go deeper into the work of implementing the things that you've already learned and really tweaking certain things, and you're perfect for that.
And networking and bonding even more, because the networking at camp is amazing. I watch people come in to camp just brand new, squeaky, like not even sure they want to be sex educators, and leave with all these connections and really blossom and grow. Like, the networking is just amazing. The depth of friendships and connections, and, oh, I need to do an interview on this. Oh, I have 5 people I can call that know this, which I think it was hard for me before because I was a sex educator in Dallas and there wasn't a lot. Like, I didn't have, so it was an amazing gift for people to have that. And we're going to take it to the next level and go even deeper.
With grad school.
Yeah. So you can go to readaboutsex.com/SGSC-grad school.
Yeah, if you want to apply for grad school. Yep. The requirements for grad school are that you have to have attended camp at least once, and then Kathy has to accept your grad school application.
You have to be implementing something. Yeah. So
if you're interested in camp, go, again, check out readaboutsex.com/camp FAQ. And around pricing and things like that, we cover all your meals. You have permission to camp, so you can bring a tent and camp for free.
They do a great job with the meals too. Like,
yeah,
really
food's
good.
Always good.
All different variety, gluten-free, vegan.
Food's super important. Nothing feels better than writing a $10,000 or $15,000 check for food. And again, like, even if you don't come to camp and if you run events, spend money on food, because food is and meal times is one of your important opportunities in a design way to give people something that they can use as an anchor. And so I'm very opinionated about making sure that people get fed well, because I think it does a bunch of different things. You have 3 opportunities a day to have people connect and bond with each other over meals or get alone time, but also to keep them nourished and keep them grounded. So please, that's the biggest peeve I have with other events is people don't do the food. They scrimp on the food, and it bites you in the butt, especially when you're having a 5-day event. So again, if you're curious, check it out. It's less than $120 a day.
Yeah, and if you don't like to camp, I'm not a camper, I'm a glamper. There are upgrades you can purchase for indoor accommodations.
Yep.
So
we try to design it and be thoughtful about all of it, and to try to make it as affordable as possible. All that information is on the FAQ page. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at reid, R-E-I-D, at readaboutssex.com. You've got the grad school link. That'll be in the video as well.
So you can think of camp as like undergrad, and grad school is the people returning that have implemented that want to take it deeper.
Yeah. And that's camp this year. So, please check it out. Check out the video. Watch what other campers got from it. And let us know if you have any questions.
Yeah,
and I hope to see you at camp.
Yeah, it'd be really fun. Talk to you later. Thanks, Reid.
You're welcome.